Well, greetings and hello there, everybody. It is me, your beloved Star Wars Dad, Nooch Too Good, and we're here today to talk about your Imperial Troopers as a starting or new player in Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes. You know, the Imperial Troopers with the Veers lead, Veers, Piet, Range Trooper, and 2 other troopers is an integral part or an important... It's just a required piece for any new account in Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes. But I'm constantly asked about the other 2 Imperial Troopers and what I'll be using on that account and what you should be using on that account. And the question always comes up about Moff Gideon and Dark Trooper and Moff Gideon. Am I going to be upgrading these guys to use on my Imperial Trooper team on my new free-to-play account? And the short answer is no. No. The long answer is to follow right now. The reason I'm not farming these, there's several reasons actually. So for a new account in Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes, you get that Veers lead. Veers is a regular energy farm. We look at Veers, regular energy to farm him, okay? We look at Piet. Regular energy to farm Piet. That means these are 3-month farms from scratch. I think you might get some shards, these guys, in the original. I'm not sure if the quest gives shards. Range Trooper, you don't get any shards for him. Regular energy. So that means the 3 primary characters on your Imperial Trooper team are going to be 3-month farms to get them to 7 stars. It just takes time. The challenge is that Moff Gideon and Dark Trooper, by the way, chat's going, I can see it outside of my eye. Chat's going crazy over here. I know exactly what I want to say here, so I'm not looking at chat. Keep it up, guys. Keep talking about it. Chat, keep talking about this. We want to hear what you've got to say. The thing is that Moff Gideon is available in a Cantina battle and another regular battle. Cantina battles are shorter farms, but as a new free-to-play player, I don't have a lot of crystals to refresh it. Dark Trooper is available only in a regular energy farm. So you'd be adding basically 5 full farms, or 3 full farms plus 2 more if you wanted to farm Moff Gideon and Dark Trooper, whereas Colonel Stark is available here with your Mark 1 raid currency. This is far and away, Mark 1 raid currency is the easiest and fastest path to unlocking a character in Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes. So you have an easy path to 7 stars for Colonel Stark and for Snow Trooper. Easy path, Mark 1 raid currency. You get your raids, you get your Mark 1 currency, you unlock Snow Trooper and Colonel Stark, easy peasy, lemon squeezy, no problem. Now, why are we doing all this? We talked about assault battles. Let me jump back in there. Right now, the military might assault battle's up. That's not the one we're talking about. I think the Rebel Roundup is coming up soon. Rebel Roundup, yep. This is one of the assault battles that requires Imperial Troopers, bounty hunters, or Imperial Troopers. So what you're doing is you're farming these Imperial Troopers to try to get through Challenge Tier 1 of the Rebel Roundup Assault Battle at 3 stars, so perfectly. That's why we're farming them. You can do that on your roster. You can do that on your roster by farming these first 5 characters right here. They will get me, if I get them up to like, I think gear 10, they'll get me through Challenge Tier 1 of this assault battle and also the Forest Moon assault battle. We also talk about Garsax and Imperial Super Commando, who are an extra piece that really makes that Forest Moon assault battle really awesome, but that's down the road for us. We're just talking about Imperial Troopers right now. So these first 5 will get you to where you need to be as an early game player to constantly redo that Challenge Tier 1. And honestly, you can even get through Challenge Tier 2 pretty easily. And if you get them geared up, they'll get you through Challenge Tier 3 as well. Moff Gideon and Dark Trooper. Are these 2, let's answer first, are these 2 better characters than Snow Trooper and Colonel Stark? Absolutely. Absolutely. Moff Gideon, with his control of the situation, takes everybody's turn meter away, gives his own team 25% turn meter, gives everybody protection up. Moff Gideon, Dark Trooper is just an absolute world-class damage dealer in Star Wars Galaxy Heroes. These 2 champs, Moff Gideon and Dark Trooper, are better than Snow Trooper and Colonel Stark. But not only will you have to go out and spend this energy, your Cantina energy or your regular energy, to farm them, they also require Kyrotech to upgrade it. I don't think we're going to see it here. You can't see it here, but Both of these characters require 400 Kyrotex each to get them up to relic levels. And if you get them up to gear 9 and gear 10 and gear 11, they're going to require 200 to 300 Kyrotex to do that as well. Kyrotex are an expensive way to farm a character. They are a rare gear piece that's difficult and challenging to get in this game. That's why we want to do assault battles, because you get Kyrotex from it. Whereas Colonel Stark and Snowtrooper, you could take them all the way up to gear 12 and never spend a single Kyrotech in this game on those two characters. In fact, on these 4 characters here, all the way to gear 12, never spend a single Kyrotech. You'll need Kyrotex for Admiral Piet. When we talk about that, and that's the reasons why. That's why on my free-to-play account, I'm not farming Moff Gideon and Dark Trooper to supplement my Veers Imperial Trooper team. Are they better than Snowtrooper and Colonel Stark? Yes. Are they harder to farm? Yes. Are they more expensive to upgrade? Yes. So that is actually 2 yeses. That is actually 1 positive and 2 negatives. 1 positive in that they're better characters. 2 negatives in that they take longer to farm. They require more resources to farm. That's 3 negatives. They take longer and longer to farm, more resources to farm, and more resources to add gear to them, more gear to upgrade them. That is why we're sticking with Colonel Stark and Snowtrooper. You should absolutely farm Moff Gideon and Dark Trooper down the road on your roster, but I'm trying to conserve resources and be as efficient as possible for the best return on investment possible in this game. These first 5 characters are the way to do that. That's all we got for today. Thanks for tuning into this little video. Thanks, chat, for piping in on your thoughts as well. We will talk to everybody soon. Always remember, Nooch too good.